name is Gunja. I'm from the business transformation team at Dataiku. Our goal, essentially, is to help our customers scale and grow the value that they're getting out of their analytics and their analytics operations as well. So today, I'm here to share some insights around the state of value capture within enterprises using AI. Let's take a little look back to 2023 and 2024. 2023 was essentially when AI became the center stage for everyone across the world. Gen AI came out, and suddenly everyone from the board level down wanted to do something, they didn't know what, but something with Gen AI. And then 2024 came along, and organizations actually started experimenting and actually started putting Gen AI applications into production. And there was value to be gained by doing this. According to one report, Gen AI use cases could add up to $4.4 trillion to the global economy. Just put that into perspective now. $4.4 trillion, if Gen AI was a country, that would be the size equal to Germany. And imagine adding that to the global economy, the size of Germany year upon year upon year. Could be a lot of beer, right? But we have this 80% figure with us. 80% of projects continue to fail and don't make it to production. Why is that? Why are organizations unable to capture the value of these use cases? So we did some research. We spoke to our friends and colleagues in the industry, and we uncovered a few things. And I'm here to share the top 4 reasons that we've uncovered why these projects are failing. Firstly, there's an education problem. There's an awareness problem of what AI and Gen AI can actually achieve. We've heard this in the previous presentations, and this is very much true. And so education and teaching, raising the AI literacy amongst both technical folks as well as the business stakeholders is pivotal here. The next is poor problem definition. Too often, we see very vague descriptions of what's needed to be achieved. What is the scope? What are the data requirements? What are the integrations needed to achieve this outcome? Thirdly, FOMO. Everyone wants to do Gen AI. It's like using one hammer to solve every problem out there. And that's not the case. Simple analytics or advanced analytics can achieve the same, if not better outcomes than possibly an AI solution. And so being aware of the various tools that are available to us and educating our stakeholders is essential here. And lastly, the last mile of AI consumption. Once you have a prediction, once you've built the solution, how are your users actually going to take that prediction and make a business decision? There's one example where we have an organization that wanted to predict the attrition, the employee attrition. And they wanted to be able to specifically know which individuals could be at risk of leaving the organization. Now, with that insight, what could the HR person or the manager do? Are they going to speak to that individual and confront them? Highly unlikely. So really understanding how you're going to use these decisions or how you're going to use these predictions is pivotal to achieving that consumption and achieving the value that's possible. And so I'm going to hand it over to Kelci to share a few examples of companies that have overcome these challenges.
Yeah, so if you think of like problem definition, what good looks like, I'll share a couple of those. But first, Raj, I want to ask you something. Post-COVID, when restrictions lifted, what was the first thing you wanted to do?
Travel, of course, but travel safely. I didn't want COVID to affect my travel plans.
Right. I think for the first time ever, I started like paying attention to the travel insurance. What if I get stuck here? How am I going to go home? Are you going to pay for me to stay? And actually, that was one of the problems that one of our customers had with Global Excel. During COVID, they almost doubled their book of business in terms of the insurance providers that were covered under their global claims management and medical assistance for travel insurance. Second COVID restrictions released, they had a great problem, an overabundance of customers, and therefore customer inquiries. wanting to understand what their policy covers. Are they covered? Is it okay, really, to go to Morocco still even there, right? What's the Airbnb going to do if I cancel because I just got COVID? So not just COVID, but these questions really created a need, right? A real demand. Their call centers were overwhelmed. And so they took a transformative approach. They turned to and they are building with generative AI, not just one chatbot, but a series of policy-specific chatbots to handle the complexities of these different insurance provider contracts that they cover. So this is a great example, right? Finding an actual problem and understanding that their call center agents need to be enabled to have this so that they can answer their queries to meet their new business demand. Flip side of that, especially if you think of customer experience and customer engagement, on the other side of healthcare, we have healthcare organizations, pharma organizations that deeply engage, right? So it's not just in terms of how we help with that customer experience, but what can we learn from working with our customers? So deep research with healthcare market or healthcare professionals in terms of the dynamics and the patient needs around new therapies. And so it was the same type of idea. Now they could take those insights, those deep research insights from the field, and generate insights that allow their executive and marketing teams to function better internally. Two examples of the flip side of the coin. Now, of course, there's applications not just in commercial or customer experience. Specific to life sciences or a biopharmaceutical organization, for example, there is opportunity across the entire value chain, but it all comes with diverse, different KPIs or metrics of what that value looks like. And for that reason that we build with it internally our own AI solutions or Dataiku solutions as accelerators to tangible map from capabilities of a tech stack to business outcomes, whether it's speeding up research or improving the quality or operational cadence of clinical trials, how to improve the quality or consistency of manufacturing processes, how we actually engage better with our customers to bring products to the market, and then, of course, that underlying efficiency layer throughout. So really, it's this idea of you can't think of Gen AI just in a vacuum. You'll notice there's asterisks on many of our solutions. We've added Gen AI cherries on top of a lot of our solutions. I like that term. I'm coining it. Because it shouldn't be thought of in a vacuum. We took standard applications of analytics and ML and recognized how you could accelerate it even further with generative applications on top of that. So, as an example, how do you see it coming all together, Raj?
Thank you, Kelci. Yeah, to summarize, we've built these solutions to support your holistic approach to success with AI and Gen AI. Oops, apologies. And so, essentially, having a holistic approach that is based on a strategy grounded on driving business value, focused on that business outcomes and business value, is what's going to help you achieve moving from experimentation through to value capture. That holistic strategy needs to include enablement and empowerment of your users and your people who are going to take advantage of the tools, the technologies, as well as the accelerators that are available to them. And so this holistic approach is really the most direct way to go from experimentation through to value at scale. Thank you very much.
We're giving some time back. Look at us.
Okay.